Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Haslinda Binti Nordin. I am from Bachelor of Agriculture Biotechnology. My supervisor is Mr. Baja Afif and my co-supervisor is Dr. Dia Delila. So the title for my research project is the effect of different PCR treatment on CALLUS induction and organogenesis of FICUS CARICA L various explants. So this is the content for my slide from background of study till grant check. So the background of my study is FICUS CARICA, commonly found in Mediterranean region. FICUS CARICA, or commonly known as figs tree, or in Bahasa we call it pokok ting. Figs are highly prized for their flavor, nutritional values, and have significant commercial potential. In Malaysia, figs production have been limited due to the cultivation method. However, the plant tissue culture have emerged as an alternative approach in producing free disease plants and rapid growth and species conservation of these plants. It is aiming to optimize the plant growth regulators, concentration for CALLUS induction, shoot and root regeneration. It is also to enhance the figs regeneration protocols. So the problem statements for my research is: first, nowadays only a few FICUS CARICA plantations can be discovered across Malaysia, and low production of FICUS CARICA have been observed. Secondly, the production of figs cannot be done by using pollinating agent because low number of wasps in Malaysia. Thirdly, there are certain challenges even though conventional method may appear simple. The figs cultivation was found quite challenging and time consuming, and it have low survival rate. For the significance of my studies, the studies will establish a protocol of FICUS CARICA via organogenesis and collagenesis. The optimal concentration of PCR for shoot and root regeneration also will be identified. The collagenesis, on the other hand, will provide a platform for indirect organogenesis of FICUS CARICA L R/N extraction of secondary metabolites of the plant via the CALLUS. Lastly, the protocol for FICUS CARICA L organogenesis and collagenesis can be applied as a platform for mass propagation of the plants. Proceed to my research objective. The objective is to determine the optimum concentration of CALLUS, the optimum concentration of PCR for CALLUS induction of FICUS CARICA by using young leaf and petioles. Secondly, it is to identify the optimal PCR, which is cytokinin concentration in shoot regeneration of FICUS CARICA. And thirdly, it is to indicate the optimized PCR, which is auxin, for root regeneration of FICUS CARICA. So for my literature review, FICUS CARICA have many botanical features. It is also have various medicinal properties, which is different parts of FICUS CARICA such as fruits, leaves, and barks has been used in traditional medicines. It also contains many secondary metabolites such as phenolic compounds, flavonoids, carotenoids, and tannins. It also has been found to possess antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and anti-cancer, and other health-promoting properties. The pollination of FICUS CARICA mainly using the Blastophaga sinis wasp. However, the Blastophaga sinis wasp is low in number in Malaysia. So, by using micropropagation through tissue culture technique, the CALLUS can be induced from leaf explants using combination of plant growth regulators such as chitin and 2,4-D. It also can regenerate shoot and root from different plant regulators such as cytokinins and auxin. So this is the materials and methods for my study. The first objective I'll be using indirect organogenesis, and the second and third objective I'll be using direct organogenesis. For the first objective, which is induced CALLUS, I'll be prepare explant, sterilize explant, CALLUS inoculate, and CALLUS induction. For the direct organogenesis, which is for shoot regeneration and root regeneration, I will prepare the explant, I will sterilize the explant, shoot multiply, shoot elimination, and root induction. Proceed to my first objective, which is CALLUS induction of FICUS CARICA by using PGR. Different concentration of PGR, which is 2,4-D and carnitine, have been used, stated in table. The explant that I'll be using is young leaf and petiole. The parameter that will be taken is CALLUS weight, and the results will be taken once every 2 weeks. The treatment will have 3 replicates. Then data will be analyzed by using one-way ANOVA and CRD. Moving on to the identification optimized PGR for shoot and root regeneration. For shoot regeneration, which is cytokinase, I'll be using carnitine, which with concentration stated, and the explant that we use is shoot. The parameter that will be taken is shoot height and number of shoot. For the outsing concentration for FICUS CARICA is using by using NAA. Concentration is stated, and the explant that will be used is radius. The parameters that will be taken is root length. Both carnitine and NAA have 3 replicates for each treatment, and the results will be taken after 4 weeks. The data also will be analyzed by using one-way ANOVA and CRD. For the expected outcomes, the findings of this research will find the optimal concentration of PGR treatments in inducing FICUS CARICA L CALLUS and achieving high quality CALLUS. Additionally, the appropriate concentration of auxin and cytokinase will be identified to regenerate shoot and root. The results of this study will also contribute to advancement of techniques and protocols for the regeneration of FICUS CARICA L plants through CALLUS culture and organogenesis. So this is the references from previous research. So this is the Gantt chart. My project has been started on March 2023 and will be ended at February 2024. Thank you for listening. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Allah for providing me strength in completing this proposal. Also, I am grateful for my parents, my supervisor, Sajal, and my co-supervisor, Dr. Dia, for the guidance. I also want to thanks to all of everyone that involved in my research. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you.
Thank you, Haslinda. Can you go back to your just okay. This one. This is a very interesting research project. So you have 3 different. That could be a 3 different research project because your objective is quite I don't know, quite ambitious one. So the first one, what is that? The explant is
Young leaf and petioles.
Then the second one is
Shoot.
okay, why do you choose different explant?
Because based on my readings, there are certain explant is suitable for inducing CALLUS, for inducing shoot and root.
I have no problem with the CALLUS. It's just that this objective 2 and 3. So so your main apa ni goals is to produce
Procedures and protocols for platform mass propagation.
okay. So in the end, you want to propagate, right? Okay, and then you want to produce a complete plant lah kan? That have shoot and have root. Okay, but now you are doing it separately. For example, for the second objective, you found T3 is the best, and for the third, maybe T1. Okay. Do you think if you combine it, I mean next stage, right? Do you think it will work the same? Because apa ni, PGR interaction is not that. Dia ada interaction tau, dia tak boleh ikut separate. So, do you think you will get a healthy and vigorous shoot or root in your plant if you combine it? Because I doubt it. I think why not you just combine? For me,
Combine objective 2 and 3. Or combine what?
ya, masa dia kena buat sekali. Dia tak boleh yang ni kinetik saja, yang ni NAA saja. Sebab dia memang akan ada interaction.
For these methods, as stated here, after the shoot multiplication and shoot elimination, after that I will continue the root induction.
Oh, okay. So that
Which
means
is this.
sorry, yang start tadi. So you akan
It's continuous.
so using the same explant lah. Tapi tadi yang tu different explant kan? Yang tu petio, yang tu kalau dia sama-sama explant, saya boleh yang ni shoot, yang ni petio.
Shoot. Sorry.
Okay, kalau you buat benda explant yang sama, mula you induce shoot ke dulu, tapi benda yang sama, saya boleh terima lah. Tapi kalau memang different explant lain kan?
Sorry, my mistake. Shoot.
So both are shoot.
Both
You
are shoot.
sure?
Yes, because it's continuous.
Alright, okay. Then it's okay. So far you've done which one?
Not
You
done
said
anything yet.
you have started, right?
Not started.
Not started yet. Okay. If it's the same explanation, okay lah. Kalau totally different tu memang it's something that you need to discuss. Okay. So out of many plants, why figs?
Because there's lack of research in Malaysia about figs propagation, micropropagation. Figs cultivation have been found. Figs cultivation have been found quite challenging in Malaysia due to the cultivation method. So by using tissue culture, maybe the production of figs can increase.
Do you have any data about the demand of figs?
Yes.
Can you show me?
In my proposal here, sorry, but this first problem statement, I have the data that shows the graph of figs production in Malaysia, exploitation of figs production.
Okay, so can you remember how much?
Cannot remember.
If you have it in your proposal, okay lah, because you need to provide some evidence lah. Kalau you nak kata betul-betul penting, apa dia?